Hello and welcome back to our Astrox Imperium Let's Play Poorly. Alright, so we are here in Foo. And boy. Yeah, we gotta get over there. What are we doing over here? Yeah, we've got some stuff here. Let me catch myself up for a minute. So this capacitor here gives us a 100% bonus level to recharge. This is a capacitor that gives us 15% max capacity. I think the recharge is still better. We got all of these. Got our lasers. Don't have any missions right now. We got a fair amount of money. Let me see if there's anything in the shipyard where we want to maybe go up. Alright, so right now we're in... what the heck are we in here? We're in the TF2 Heptalon, which is decent. It's mostly got drone and cargo boosts in there, which we haven't really been needing. What we need is combat, because we want to push. We want to get to the end of the line, right? That's the idea. Is get to the end of the line. We're what, a third of the way there. All right, let's see what we got. I've only got 7 mil, so we're limited if we're going to update ourselves here. But I mean, holy shit. Yeah. I think that might be the way to go. Fuck. That's not it. That's not it. Oh, maybe the carrier. Okay, so this is a carrier, SCA-1 Demi. That's got a lot of good boosts. Also drone. What was the one that was up here? The one that we first saw. This is also a carrier. +3/+3 here. What do we got on this one down here? What was it? The Demi. +3/+2. This mining cruiser is +2/+0 on these, and we've got some boosts. Now, the problem is, okay, so a cruiser is smaller than a carrier, if I'm remembering right. Carriers are not technically the largest ships in the game, unlike the way they would be in a naval environment on Earth. Dreadnoughts are the biggest, and carriers I think are below destroyers. Why don't I remember this? I created an entire tool that helps you make these. But I think this is what we want to aim for. This support carrier. Now, of course, I don't have the ability to buy it, right? I mean, I can buy it, but I can't pilot it yet. But this is what we want, right? This kind of thing is what we want here. So we need to get ourselves some ship capabilities. Pilot. Cruiser ship operation. Let's get that once we can. We only have 1 skill point left. We need 21. So that's the next one up. And then carrier. No. So cruiser requires frigate. Carrier requires what? Cruiser. Okay, so that'll be the next one up. Excellent. So we can do that. Maybe we need to take some missions. Let's get some missions to get some skills right. Some skill points right away. Okay, so we're gonna destroy some raiders. Destroy more raiders. Okay, I've got 2 missions. Quamey and Pad. Okay, so Quamey and Pad. Pad, you're right. Oh, that's all the way back there. All right, let's head over that way. We going? Yeah. We're gonna send you out on your auto patrol, just so you keep skilling up, or well, mainly so that your loyalty goes up. That's the critical thing. We want the loyalty to go up. So now we gotta wait for that chunk of time to get over there. Yeah, the goal now definitely is to get skill points. We want those skill points because we can afford the ships that we're looking for. Now, that might not be available when we come back, depending on the events, and there might be other ships that are better down the line. But that's roughly the ballpark we're looking at. So we need skill, and that'll come mainly from just XP, right? Because when you level up, you get a bunch of skill points. And you can also get skill points from books that you can read, cost a bit of money. And you also get it from missions. But the main thing you get from the missions, honestly, is going to be the skill points themselves. It gives you payment, but then it also gives you, it's not listing here what it is, but it shows at the mission desk what you would get. You do get some skill points, but mainly it's the XP you want, because once you hit another level, once you level up, you get a big chunk. And right now, we are nearly there to the next level. Probably get like 10 to 15 or something like that. The game is surprisingly generous with skill points, even though sometimes it doesn't feel like it is. I think going forward, when as we get closer to release, as the dev starts to like lock down the balance, we're probably going to lose a lot of the like extremely easy to get money and extremely easy to get skill points. At least I hope so, because it is very easy to get a dreadnought early on. Well, not super early. I mean, again, not the way I play. The way I play is very slow and steady and kind of like, wandering around doing my thing. I'm not trying to optimize. But if you are trying to optimize, it is pretty easy to get a dreadnought very early on. Which is not... I mean, it's fine if that's what you want to do. I mean, if that to you is what a game is, go for it, right? But that to me is not appealing, and so I'm not interested in that. All right, here we go. Let's slow that down a little bit, and we need to grab. These are the guys I need to kill. Let's turn you on. God, how bright this sector was. All right, this one's actually closer. Where'd you go? Now I gotta remember. There we go. Now I'm targeting correctly. Because the bug is still in place where you can't target your weapons from the targeting panel. Momo is aware of that as a bug, and he does plan to fix it, but that's not fixed in b136. So is that my pilot? Is that my VACPay lady doing that? Wow. Or no, it looks like it might be other people. Maybe. Who knows? I can't see anything. It's so freaking bright in this sector. Oh no, she's the one doing it. Look at that. She's going up there, fucking that guy up something hard. Look at that. Yes. I mean, we aren't even going to get to play. Look at that. Holy crap. We got one shot. We get literally one shot in there. That's awesome. Alright, let's find the rest of these dudes. I suppose I could be using my pirate pilot for that, but it's slower. It really, the pirate merc, I don't think is quite ready for prime time yet, because it feels like they should really, there should be more for them to do, honestly, is what it is. There should be more stuff available for them to do. Because right now all they can do is go after cargo boxes that you could get to much more quickly. And I mean by an order of magnitude faster. So like you could go grab that and go do something else, and you wouldn't really be putting yourself out that much. So, all right, now that one's done, and now we need to destroy some raiders in Kwame. So like a mining merc is useful because you can do other things while they're doing this regular mining process, and then they'll come and collect, come back to you when they're full and so on. The cargo things, there aren't enough of them out there, and they're in, they're much more discreetly distributed, unlike asteroids, that it's just not, it's not worthwhile to eat up your merc's auto task with this one. The not that one. The what is it? Where is it? Oh, she doesn't have that auto task. Why is she? Crate auto task. There it is. Oh, we're just not letting her do it. Oh, there is a glitch. Someone was saying that there was a bug. Oh, no, not with this. Something else. But now that it does appear to be a problem, because it looks like, yeah, the tooltip section is in a weird spot. Right there. No crate. Oh, that's what it is. No crates in local space. Yeah, well, see, that's the thing, is there aren't any crates. And when there are crates, it's just, like I said, it's just faster to go get them yourself. So, let's see. Slow down our turbo mode and... Oh, Now, the auto patrol is really useful because it will, in fact, go after raiders that pop into the system while you're doing other things and so on. And we'll actually get to see much more of that value in Season 3. Because in Season 2 here, I am doing my version of a speedrun, which is not much of a speedrun, but, you know, it's my version of a speedrun. Oh, come on now. It's doing the damn thing again. There we go. And my version of speedrun is, you know, vaguely trying to get to the last sector as fast as possible, but, you know, not, like, super, super fast. But, anyway. So we're not doing most of the things that the game has to offer quite on purpose. So when we get to Season 3, that'll change. We're going to be much more deliberate even than we were in Season 1. We're going to be focusing on faction interactions, trying to kind of stick to the loyalty of our own group, that sort of thing. And we are going to be focusing on kind of an RP playthrough, really. It's going to be not trying to make... Not trying to get the biggest ship and so on. Well, we are going to be doing that, but we're mostly going to be trying to do it from the context of, like, what would a character do? How would a character behave? And that's going to be a lot of mining and salvaging and stuff, and not necessarily trying to get into a lot of fights, but, you know, we won't avoid them if they come up. We need to go to Restag and then Oak. And, oh, well, Boahe is all the way back. Oh, man, it was right there. I should have just gone to it. Oh, well. I don't really use the right-click options here because I find, again, that there's an inefficiency to them that you have better... There are better controls in other ways, but I probably should learn them at some point. Because if I go to pause here and if I say right click here, I can either not do something or what is it? Oh, that's right. That was the other problem, is that there's no tooltips, so I don't actually there. Okay, now I've got dusters. Okay, now how do I undo that? Oh crap! I forgot to do that. Focus camera, unfocus camera. Oh no, that's focusing on that. Oh, that's me again. There we go. Alright, well that worked. Let's see here. Is there one here? No, that's just the focus. Where's there one that would work? This one, yes. Okay, so these are all of the commands I can give to her. Unfortunately, there's no tooltips. Look, that's a very strong limitation at the moment with this, is that there's no tooltips on here, so I have to know what the icons mean. And if you know anything about me, you know I have a serious problem with icons that don't tell you what they're for, because you don't... Human brains do not operate iconographically at the same speed that they operate lexically. It's just a weird quirk of the human brain that allows us to create civilizations and, you know, nuclear weapons, is that we process text much, much faster than we process images like this. Like orders of magnitude faster, because of the way our brains are wired. So having these here with the tooltips underneath is useful, but having those same icons over here is not as useful. But they are the same icons. So but then again, like I said, if I really want to do something with her, I'll do it over here. Mainly because I'm more used to it. This is a relatively new, I mean, within the last 10 updates, relatively new process here. But also because there's no tool tipping on it. That said, it would be really useful. I mean, if someday I hope that there comes some kind of full controller support. Like you can set it up now, especially when you use Steam's ability to remap controls. Especially if you have like a Steam controller, you can do a lot of cool things, creating your own radial menus and so forth. And the game is very playable that way. If you're using a controller and if you have set it up correctly, it's actually quite nice. So setting up something like that for maybe like the Steam Deck would be awesome. And it might be useful down the line to have those radials for that purpose if you have like a controller that lets you pop through various interface pieces, or like you can step through each of the targets maybe, and pull out the radials. That would be nice, but it's not a thing that's in the game right now. All right, so we need to go to Oak. And then you right-click on yourself, which I keep doing inadvertently. You can turn on turbo or your afterburner. You can set your, I guess that sets target. My target to me. Weird. Oh, let me turn these off here. That sets the autopilot, and that does what? I don't know. I don't know what that icon is. Oh, it's one of these. Oh, it's toggle. It's toggle GPS. Okay. Okay, so we've gotten 5 points and 1,500 XP. So we're now at 31, so we just need about 4K more in XP. Let's go ahead to the market. Let's just get rid of some of this junk. Not worrying about profits at this point. Well, 4K is nothing, but that's fine. Now we need to go to Reski. Where's Reski? Reski. Oh, back here. Oh, there it is. I was wondering where it was. It wasn't showing, but maybe it's because I was like, my camera was funny. This little thing here is the little grid, which actually does help to show speed. It's like functions as kind of like speed lines in certain ways. That are just kind of neat. But I mean, that's not what it's for. So, okay, so we're going to Restjag Outlet. Someone in the comments, I don't mean to be flippant about it, but someone in the comments said, "Oh man, I just love my games with you know, high quality graphics. You know, I like eye candy." Like, dude, this is eye candy. What are you talking about? I know what he means. Means things like Elite Dangerous and so forth, where it's a little bit more realism or something. Man, the eye candy in this game is fantastic, in my opinion. Okay, 32.5, so 2.5 to go. Let's see, got any missions here we want? We can eradicate a guy. Can we actually do it? So yeah, this is our the payment option that we get here. Oh, here we go. So yeah, skill point bonus of 5. And let's see, anything else that's useful to talk about here? I don't, not really. This is the payment stuff. These bonuses are payment bonuses. And I'm not really sure how they're calculated. I mean, I guess I mean, it's obvious how they're calculated. Math, simple math. What I don't really know exactly is what the calculations reflect. Like, what is this skill bonus? Is that just because it's more difficult? Or because it's tracking against something that you have? Or is it a skill bonus because of, oh, you know, it's probably the skill bonus from getting a percentage boost in missions from the skill that I have that does that, which would be mission negotiations. I think that's probably what that is. Where'd it go? And then there's mod bonus, I'm not sure what that's about, and so on. Alright, so we're going to accept that mission because it's going to be nice. And it might be hard. We'll see. We got to go to Yennefer. Helps that it's right there. Alright, let's get our guns up. Get you on your auto patrol you are. Turn our turbo down. Game speed normal. We can find you. Where'd you go? There you are. Now for this, we're going to have to turn on friendly fire because he's not red. He's not a raider. He is probably going to be a little bit on the difficult side. Oh shoot. I almost forgot. I've got drones. They're out. And then, how did I do this? I can't remember how to select these guys. There we go. Combat drones, engage the target. Are they not going? They will. I guess they will once we get there. Oh, it's just a toggle. Okay, that's useful. Pilot's coming down from there, which I don't know how helpful that's going to be, but alright. There she goes. There my drones go. Doing little dinky doos. Whoa. Oh. Okay, we're getting hits, but nothing major. Oh, but our energy, man, we really got to do something about that. It was recommended to switch to 12 on that orbit speed. Oh, okay, because it's an actual proper orbit now. Interesting. It wasn't before. So there is a chance that we won't get hit by some of these things. It helps that our drones are doing their job. Look at that. These shots are coming out, and the drones are intercepting them. Not all of them, but some of them. Oh! Got the medal, got 25 skill points. Yeah, which basically is an achievement that we got there. Yeah, he's not gonna hurt us, but we're also taking our sweet time to hurt him. Have no energy to recover even our drones, get them powered up again. Some people have pointed out that there is an imbalance in how much energy the drones take, and it does tend to leech energy real hard. They don't last very long, and then it takes they eat up all your energy to reload. It would be nice if you could just turn off their recharge capability. You could select them and be like, do not recharge. Because if you want to use them just at the beginning of the fight, have them dock and then not recharge at all, and then you can keep your energy levels up, and then once the battle is done, then get them to recharge. That would be a nice option. Well, our shields are coming back up because he can't hurt us really. What's my pilot doing? Oh, she's working it, but she's also got her own set of issues. Is she mostly doing her EMP thingy? Yeah, looks like it. My drones are taking a fair number of these missiles out. I ain't angry about that. That's awesome. I mean, we're getting hit by some, but yeah, you can see they're getting intercepted. Oh, well, that's a hit. There's an interception right there. That's another one. Yeah. Now, if I had this anti-missile pod, theoretically that would also work, but at the moment it doesn't work nearly as well as drones do, and it eats up an active slot, so it's not ideal as an option, although I like the idea of it. I hope that it gets tweaked a bit to be a little bit more effective. It needs to be more effective than the drone equivalent in order to justify eating up an active slot, because you can have so many drones that having a couple of defense drones out there doesn't really bite into your capability with your drone capabilities, but having a single anti-missile pod can take up to, like, at worst, or at best I should say, like 8% of your total potential active modules, because you can have, like, what is it, max of 12 or whatever, 12 or 14, no, 12 I think for actives. But in a ship like this, it's going to eat up like 20% of my module space. Wow, this is going to take a minute. Maybe I can send my drones back out. I've only got enough energy for one of my guns to go. That's kind of hilarious. I gotta do something about that energy. What if I turn my guns off? It shouldn't make a difference. I mean, the recharge is gonna have the same essential, ultimately the same rate of fire over the longer term. But at least this way it doesn't just keep plinking and kind of look embarrassing. Oh crap! Now they're gonna come in here. Okay, well they're actually not eating up my energy as much as I thought they would have been. Huh? I'm not. My energy's recharging about the same rate as it was before. So okay, that's fine. Let's put this back out. Yeah, see now, boom, 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 boom. It just feels better. Even though, honestly, it's, you know, for that period of time that we weren't firing a thing, across that whole thing, it averages out to be exactly the same. But let's do it again anyway, because it's more fun that way. And here we go. Send these guys out and engage. They can work for a few seconds with that amount of energy. I mean, they get a few hits in. Guns off. Let them do their thing. Is he trying to escape? What the heck is he doing? Is he going away? Oh crap. Maybe he is. No, he's not. Alright, guns out. I want to emphasize, there's really no point in me doing it that way. Literally none, because it's the same rate of fire across that full time on average. It's just for the optics of it. That's literally all it is. Ah, fuck. He left. Where'd he go? Dang it! Escaped. He's probably going to come back out fully healed. Well, so it goes. Go back to the Void Raiders and call it for the episode. Hopefully by the time we come back out there, he'll be out and about, and we can work on him again. We'll see how that goes. Thanks for watching. See you next time.